Sticky, savory sesame chicken, hits of spicy chili and fresh basil. This is one Taiwanese dish you guys need to know about. Okay, 3-cup chicken. So supposedly the 3 cups refers to the 3 main elements of the sauce, and that is the sesame oil, soy sauce, and Chinese cooking wine. And I'm thinking though, if you had 1 cup of each, that's gonna be for like a massive army of people, because that would need a lot of chicken. So obviously my recipe is not 3 cups of each, but for my taste, I'm gonna use a little bit less sesame oil because I just find it a little bit oily when I use all 3 same amounts. So 3-cup chicken with a little bit of a Marion tweak. There you go. All right, so let's get down to what we're doing here, and let's do our, what do we do first? Sauce, okay. Okay, soy sauce and your Chinese cooking wine. Now, I know a lot of you like to keep your recipes alcohol-free, so if you'd like to do that, I would just put in some chicken stock instead. And then sweet dark soy sauce. This is thick and it's gonna give us a really beautiful color as well. And then a little bit of brown sugar. Let's give that a mix. So even if you've never heard of this dish before and it sounds a little bit exotic, really it is one of the easiest dishes to make. It's like a 1-pot chicken thing that you will love. That's our sauce done. Very easy. Now let's get on to our other ingredients. I just want some ginger. You can just use a spoon to peel that ginger skin off. I find that's the easiest way. Now slice. I really like to have these fine shards of ginger whenever I'm doing an Asian or a Chinese style braise, because I find the little strands of ginger get all caramelized and have a nice texture throughout, and it's kind of a little bit more texture than doing a minced or a finely grated ginger. Now I want some chilies as well. I've got to have my chili kick, as you guys know, and I'm using dried long red chilies here. And I'm reliably informed by one of our videographers who did live in Taiwan for a while that you can make this dish spicy. So of course, that's what I'm doing. Just cutting them up with some scissors. I find that's the easiest way with these dried chilies. Now I want some garlic as well, and I've just sliced these garlic cloves in half. I want to leave them quite chunky because they'll simmer down and become quite sweet and mellow in the sauce. And now we're ready for the cooking. I would say now let's cooking, but that's my mum's line, not mine.
Now let's cooking.
Don't want to prematurely turn into my mum, no. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for my pan to heat up. Now I'm gonna go in with my sesame oil, but I only want to use half at this stage because I think with sesame oil, you really want to minimize the amount of heat and simmering that you give it because it just loses that really intense sesame flavor. So half now, and then I'm gonna put half on at the end to give us a bright burst of sesame. And now the garlic, and the ginger, and the chilies. Already that perfume is so delightful. The garlic, the ginger, just getting a little tweak of that spicy chili. And now I'm gonna go in with my chicken. I'm using chicken thighs today. You could also do wings as well. I do think the darker meats work better in this dish though. Okay, now spread that chicken out. I wanna get some nice coloring on here because of course the color is flavor. So I'm going to move these around and now just let them go for a few minutes and do their thing till we've got a beautiful golden colour. Okay, so that's the kind of nice golden colour that we're looking for in our chicken. Okay, now just mix all of this through. Then just pour the sauce over the top. And then you want to turn the heat down, put the lid on and let that simmer away for about 15 minutes. Ah, this chicken has been smelling so amazing. Let's have a look. And every so often I've just been taking the lid off and just stirring the chicken and turning it over to make sure we get a nice even colour. And that is looking very good to me. What I want to do is leave the lid off now, turn the heat right up and start to thicken that sauce. So I'm going to let that simmer away for a little bit. And now while that's happening, let's talk about basil. So I'm going to be using Thai basil, and you can tell Thai basil from regular Italian basil because you'll see the little purple flower, often has a purple stem. I love this basil. Has such a beautiful fragrance. Now, I think the traditional dish would use a local Taiwanese basil, obviously, but I think this has a really nice fragrance and add something really special to the dish. Now, if you can't get Thai basil, just use regular Italian basil. Now, I'm just going to add a little bit of corn flour that's been mixed with some water just to thicken everything up even more in there. Now, at this point, I'm going to add in the rest of that sesame oil, stir that through. And now turn the heat off because of course I want to keep that really bright sesame flavor, and add in your basil. And that is it. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so amazing. Now just serve this up. I would probably tend to serve this with some rice, but you could do noodles as well. Okay, let's see how we've gone here. It's one pan chicken dish, but so much complex flavor. Kind of get this burst of sesame, fresh basil, and then the kind of ginger and those spicy chili flavors come through. Oh, so good. You guys are gonna love this one. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks, guys.